Yahjew Judah, you such a scammer, bruh. You such a fraud. You so fraudulent. You filed a Ucc1, huh? No, you didn't, man. You forged your CC1 that you put on your website from this dude right here, AG Middle Ditch. And I'm going to prove it because you did some things that was not smart. You may have manipulated and switched up a few times and dates, switched up some numbers, but the key numbers you didn't switch up. The key times and dates you didn't switch up. Plus, I kept a file on a few other things, right? So I'm going to expose it and show it. Everybody go to this page on YouTube, AG Middle Ditch, right? And he's talking about this Ucc1 file that's in the name of who? Check it out. Right? It's in the name of who? You go to it, it's in the name of Christ Jesus, right? I kind of went through it kind of fast, so I had to rewind it back. So there we go. See, it's filed in the name of Christ Jesus, and look at the dates. Look at the time and dates on this. Right. So let me pause this right quick. So the name as provided, Christ Jesus. Secure party, Christ Jesus. Right. Name search, Christ Jesus. So if you go to the Washington State Department of Licensing, you can search this number right here, this filing number, and it will pop up, right? But when you go to Yahjew Judah's page, his website, he has this exact filing on his website. But he just switched up the names. He just switched up a few dates. But he forgot to switch up something that's very key. Plus, I kept a file on one of his other filings that he thought he got away with, but he didn't get away with it, right? See, he's not too smart because he didn't cover his tracks good enough, right? So I'm going to show you how this dude forged everything and posing as if he filed a Ucc1 against the Roman Catholic Church, and he is using this petition, in order to plead his case against the Roman Catholic Church and show that he's ordained by Yahjew, which in fact that is false. He's a fraud, right? So check this out. I'm gonna let this play some more. And you know what else is crazy? Is like, Yahjew's from Louisiana. What are you doing filing in Washington anyway? Like, you can do this in Louisiana. So I want you to see something. This is where the exposing comes to play, right? And I'm going to show you. See, you didn't switch up this part right here. It says initial financing statement, the file number. But look at the date. 9/21/2022. Lapse date 9/21/2027. Let's look at some of the creditors, right? King Charles, aka Charles Philip Arthur George. Okay, look at that, right? This is part of the Ucc1 filing that the guy did, AG Middleditch, on YouTube. Now let's go to Yahjew Judah's website. Let's see what he did. Let's see how he manipulated this whole thing right here. Bam, so we right here, right? We on YahjewJudah.com. Now you go here. See? All he did was change the name as provided. See? And then all he did was change the name search. He just put Netherlands, right? And then he changed the report in through date, 12/12/2022, 12/11/2022. But it's the same person who signed off, Teresa Berntsen, right? Like, he's so sloppy with it. But that next page is where we're going to put the nail in the coffin at for you. But he's so sloppy with it, And look, it's filed at the same place, Washington State Department of Licensing. Same place. So look right here. Remember where I showed you on, like earlier, on AG Middleditch page, right? That it says initial financing statement, same number, 2022. Then go to the date and time file, 9/21/2022. Lapse date 9/21/2027. The creditors? Who? King Charles, aka Charles Philip Arthur. Same filing. All they did was forge it, manipulated it, switched up a few things, and posted it on his website, and posing as if he had filed a UCC1 against the Roman Catholic Church. In fact, he have not, right? So I'm going to show as well that he has an old filing where indeed he did use the name Christ on it. See, I kept the file. You see this? See, this was before his website got knocked down. It got shut down. Then, he had to create a new one. But this one was on his old one. And this was in the records that he have as a UCC1 filing on his website. And look what name he used. I even questioned him about this before on a live. I said, why did you file your UCC1 in the name of Christ Jesus when you're not? Your name is not Jesus Christ. He said that's because that's who the people look forward to. That's what they know. No. But in fact, he did that because he didn't file one on his own. He just took someone else's and forged it and put it on his site. And he's posing. Look. This is his site. And the name says Christ Jesus. Christ Jesus. The same as A.G. Middleditch. Look. The same as A.G. Middleditch. The same. Let's go back. It's the same. See? The same. All they did was switch up a few things. It's the same. If you guys don't see right now that this dude is a fraud and he's a manipulator and the Almighty Yahweh is not with him at all, and he's going to be judged. He's going to be removed because he's deceiving the people for his monetary gain. He's scamming you. If you don't see it now, then you just choosing not to. Then may Yahweh's will be his will. It may as well be done, right? But I just wanted to show you guys, prove it to you right here. Right here. He's from Louisiana. He's not from Washington. He could have did this in Louisiana. He didn't have to so-called go all the way to Washington and do this. Or go on a site and file over there. He can file where he's from. He's scamming and being fraudulent. Open up your eyes and wake up, people. Let's bring this clown down, man. Return to Yahweh only. Right? That's the true king. Peace, everybody.